Hello, we're doing the wrist range of motion for the supinator muscle of the forearm. So I'll have you right in this position, hands supinated. And what we're going to do here is put the axis of rotation on the medial and proximal to the ulnar styloid process. So right here, and there's going to be an imaginary arm perpendicular to the floor. And then right across the radial ulnar joint will be the mobile arm. And so I will have you go into full range of motion here. Perfect. Watch the line right there. Normal wrist range of motion for supination is at 90 degrees. His is currently at 91 degrees. All right, so today we're testing out the manual muscle test of the supinator of the forearm. The origin is on the lateral epicondyle of the femur, and then the insertion is on the 1/3 proximal end of the radius. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and supinate all the way. Here, he's gonna try to resist me pronating his hand right now. All right, perfect. Since he's able to fully resist that, he has a level 5 grade on his manual muscle test, so he's fully able to resist that and he has full function of the muscle. All right, so today we're doing range of motion of the knee, specifically focusing on the extensors of the quadriceps muscles. So the axis of rotation is going to be on the lateral epicondyle of the femur, right here. The stationary arm will be lined up with the greater trochanter of the femur, and the mobile arm will be aligned with the lateral malleolus of the ankle. Normal range of motion is at 0 degrees extension. His falls at 3 degrees of extension in the knee. All right, so today we're doing a manual muscle test on the quadriceps muscle, specifically focusing on the vastus medialis muscle right on the inside here. So what I'm going to do is have you extend your leg fully, just like this. I'm going to put my hand right under your thigh. I'm going to put it right proximal to the ankle joint. I'm going to have you bend your leg in 15 degrees of flexion, just right there. And I'm going to try to resist in a downward motion, and you're going to try to resist my motion. All right, perfect. So that'll be a manual muscle test of a 5. The insertion of that muscle is on the medial and posterior side of the femur, and then the insertion is on the medial aspect of the tibia leading into the tibial tuberosity. All right, so today we're testing the range of motion, thoracolumbar flexion. So what he's going to be doing is having his knees straight, not bending there. He's going to be bending at the hips, reaching his fingertips towards the floor. Normal range of motion is 0.1 centimeters to 2.2 centimeters of flexion within the thoracolumbar region. All right, so I'm going to use the goniometer, and we're going to measure his fingertips to the floor. I'm going to have you bend down now. All right, so we don't need this. He has perfect range of motion within the thoracolumbar region of his spine. So we're going to be doing a manual muscle test on the rectus abdominis muscle of the spine. The origin is the pubic crest and pubic symphysis, and the insertion is the xiphoid process and the cartilages of the ribs 5 through 7. All right, so in order to test this, he's going to lay with his legs fully extended. He's going to clasp his hands right behind his head, and he's going to flex his trunk up, lifting up the back here. You're going to be lifting all the way up. All right, perfect. And you're going to be looking at the inferior angle of the scapula here. If they're both able to clear the table, you can relax now. If they're able to clear the table, then that's a grade 5 manual muscle test, and he's good to go.